Chandu, I would love for you to just, talk about, I'm sure you're probably meeting scores of startups every week and every month. And then, and you are trying to help entrepreneurs scale and succeed, right, in their journey. And of course, you're being a catalyst to that reaction by being an investor and mentor, advisor, etc. What really excites you? There are two or three things that excites you about a startup, which is at an early stage. What would that be?
Okay, so I have to look at it from 2, 3 points of view. Okay, one part of me is the very rational, very logical kind of an individual who wants to finally, at the end of the day, make money on money. So
Yeah.
it's very important for us to not only have return of capital, which is the first thing, that whatever money you do comes back, because that's important. And secondly, return on capital. Because for me, at this stage, it is that this money is not going to be essentially used by me for my lifestyle. It's money that I use again to repurpose into the same pool of entrepreneurship. So making good use of that money is first and foremost very important. So, okay. So I think the entrepreneur who's taking that money should be very responsible and cognizant that he or she has a fiduciary duty from the person that he or she is taking the money from, to see that they are accountable and responsible to return it, and to return it with some kind of with something on top of it, so that I can give it to other people in turn. That's the first part. That said, the other key part of me says that there must be some problem that's being solved. Is that problem big enough, and not being solved in an efficient, effective, proper way, that it requires a new way of looking at it? Okay. Just a very simple thing. 6 years ago, I doubt if many of us even realized what UPI was. If anybody told me to say goodbye to cash, I would resist that idea, physical cash. But cut to 6 years later, if I ask anybody in the room there, how many of you have ever visited a bank in the last 5 or 6 years? I don't know who will say yes, that I have visited a bank. So, you'll find that there sometimes have this change that happens very suddenly, change that happens gradually. We think we are set in some attitudes, but it's a behavior which changes first. So I would like for fellows to think differently. In Tamil, they say Mati Yosi, which is think different, or be zara hatke, in the Hindi way. Just think a little out of the, not I won't say the cliche, out of the box, but think zara hatke. That I think is very, very crucial for any entrepreneur. The third thing I mean is that, look, I'm not always very gung-ho about, very fundamental innovation and invention in India, because those things take a long time and we don't have the infrastructure, background, etc. to do. Recent Piyush Goyal statement that Indian companies are not investing, Indian companies are not working on deep tech, deep science, but on gig workers and delivery and fancy ice creams, etc. While it may be true, but the fact of the matter is we don't have an infrastructure and ecosystem to support very tremendously deep tech things. So what would I look for instead? I would look for innovations in business models, innovations in processes, innovations in the way they can market many things, lots of things that are still available in India. So to cut a long story short, first and foremost, very quickly, what problem are you trying to solve? How big is the problem? For whom is it a problem? And why is it a problem? How is your solution very different and unique in the way it's solving the problem compared to existing alternatives? Number 3, why will customers pay you? And why will they choose you over the competing alternatives? Number 4, why are you the best guys to solve this problem?
Super, super. Thank you, Chandu.